Go. 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 Go.
What's up, everybody? I just wanted to make this quick video really quick, and if you're not into UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship, or Pride FC, then this is probably going to be kind of boring. So what I just want to do is give my picks for tomorrow night's fights for the top 3 bouts. The other ones are interesting, but mainly, I want to talk about the top 3. It shouldn't be more than, a good 3-minute video, as long as I don't, keep stalling. But not on purpose. I didn't stalling on purpose. But I just wanted to make you aware that if you're not into fighting, then this may not be the most entertaining video that you're ever going to see. So, of course, with mine, they're, questionably entertainable. Anyway, entertainable? Making up words again! Quinton Rampage Jackson versus Marvin Eastman. That's the first one I want to talk about. 6 or 7 years ago, Marvin Eastman actually defeated Quinton Rampage Jackson in a decision in Gladiators, one of the other smaller promotions, not the UFC. And that was a much different Quinton Jackson. Of course, Jackson has only lost, I think, 6 fights, and in his last, 16 or 17, he's only lost 3 fights, and 2 of them were to Wanderlei Silva, and the other loss was to Mauricio Hua. And so, I think Marvin Eastman is a little bit in over his head, and I think he's going to realize that he's a little bit too old to be fighting, and that Rampage is a little too much of a fighter for him to be fighting. I think Rampage is going to actually, I hope he gets to fight Chuck, so we can see if Chuck can avenge his only loss. I believe the only loss he has not avenged. That would be awesome. Mirko Cro Cop in the UFC, one of my favorite fighters of all time. Versus Eddie Sanchez, undefeated Eddie Sanchez. I think this is going to be a great, great fight. I think Eddie Sanchez is going to put up a good fight, but I think Mirko is going to come out in the end, obviously. I think that Mirko is in a different caliber, different league, a different universe than Eddie Sanchez. I think it's going to be, I don't think it's going to be a left high kick. Everybody, that's what Mirko's famous for. I think it's going to be like a middle kick to Sanchez, and Sanchez is going to break every rib and then come shooting out, and then it'd be like, and then Mirko would fight Sylvia and give me a break. He would kill Sylvia, just chop him down with 3 low kicks into his legs, and then he'd just cry like a baby. Or if he ran from Mirko the old night, he might have a chance like he has been, because Sylvia is a baby, scared to fight, scared to fight. Didn't fight Monson, didn't fight Beardman Arlovsky. Yeah, I couldn't think of his name in the last fight, so, that's, yeah, Mirko. It's going to be awesome. The next heavyweight champion, no doubt about it. Well, actually, Couture may very well beat Sylvia, so Couture may be the next champion, and then, unfortunately, I think Mirko would just kill Randy Couture, the first death in mixed martial arts. Wouldn't be pretty. Travis Lutter versus Anderson Silva. Yeah, I really, really feel bad for Lutter. I mean, Rich Franklin was one of the best champions in the UFC, and Silva pretty much dismantled him in about 1.5 minutes. Lutter is nowhere near that caliber. I think that Silva is going to destroy Lutter. And people say that, style's what make matches. That's very true. However, Lutter, I don't think, has any chance of getting Silva to the ground. I think that he's just going to pick him apart, and it's going to be a quick fight. I don't think that Lutter has what it takes to beat Silva. So that's my picks for UFC 67, all or nothing. Pretty cool new website they got going on there. So that was just, I don't know what that was. Anyway, right. So I think she wants to tell you who she picks. Oh, all right. I'll see you guys soon. Chat with the most subscribed next week. New one. Think you like it.